basically what I'm going to make is something random. I've already pre-prepped everything. Most of the chopping is done. Potato, pre-cut. Lots and lots of potato. We got some crumbly cauliflower. Some cucumber. Cambo, are you there yet? Yes, Cambo is live. Okay, good. Alright, so basically... Right, so... Cucumber. We got big batch of potato. Crumbly cauliflower. I'm just starting to get some ingredients out of the fridge now. Alright, we got... the onion. 2 onions. Like, just a ton of onion. Smells fresh. Love it. Then, I'm not going to need this right just this minute, but we got some homemade white sauce that we're going to be baking this meal in. Don't ask for the measurements because I don't know all the measurements. What do we got? Dingo knows how to cook. Oh, I be cooking. Is it a zucchini? I can't remember. I don't do the shopping. I just make together. Yes, I make stuff. I actually make quite a lot. But this is the Cooking Stream Caveman. We're going to do like a bit of a together and it'll end up tasting alright. So, and I'm big vegetable cooking stream thing. I like to use vegetables a lot. So, and a ton of mushroom. Not shiitake mushroom. So, I'm going to be frying off some of this. I'm going to get you in a different position shortly. But I figured I'd give you the full surface area for now. In my big fry pan. We don't have any block butter out, do we? No, we don't. Bugger. Because I like to use the Western Star block butter. But we don't have any. It's frozen at the moment. So I'm going to have to use a teaspoon and take some out of my margarine, which we used Western Star margarine. So, I'm going to grab a teaspoon of butter for the oil, just for the oil, that's all it is. Should we have the fire and rescue New South Wales ready? Well, they won't get here in time. Victoria might. We've got one in town. We've got a CFA, Country Fire Authority. So we got one of them in town. They might be able to rescue me. But we are okay because I came prepared. Right above my oven thing, I've got a fire blanket. So if worst comes to worst, throw it over the top. So we are good. Put my teaspoon of butter in there. Right. But I want garlic infused virgin oil. Now, the butter's going to be okay, but I wanted a bit of garlic flavour, so put some garlic oil in there as well. We're not trying to drown the fry pan or anything, just enough that the oil isn't going to be absorbed by just one mushroom. Now I'm going to saute these, well not saute, I'm going to sort of like caramelise the mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up this butter, get the oil flowing around the pan a bit. I'm going to relocate you. Okay, so this doesn't actually have any gloves, like Bakelite handles. So we get little little mittens for the little handles, like so. And now I'm just going to move this oil around a bit. Alright, very good. Wait for that butter to melt. Now I'm going to throw all my mushies in there. I'm going to get them all cooked up, because we are going to use the entire batch. There's the other mitten. I need the other mitten. Right, so we'll put that mitten in there. That one here. Let's get this all swirled around. Alright. Throw all the mushies in there. So, get them mushies in there. So, we will need a little bit more butter eventually, but don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to do it like gently as I go along. There we go. Get some light on there. Right, so my fridge for some reason is, how to put it, operating way too well. So at the moment, a lot of our stuff in the fridge is actually crisping up like it's freezing. Really cool, those mittens. Yeah, I know, right? I have steak and mushroom in the fridge. Oh, very good. Gordon Ramsay. No. I am more That's What I Reckon. That's What I Reckon. Shout out. That's What I Reckon. Favourite show. Favourite cooking show. Right, so we're trying to take a little bit of that cold off the mushrooms. Alright. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because I don't want them cooked. I'll grab that teaspoon I prepared earlier and grab another little batch of butter. Alright. Dingo Ramsay. Ha ha ha! Ramsay wishes. Alright, a little bit more oil. Alright. And then we're going to get my favourite electric salt dispenser. Alright. There we go, starting to work now, starting to soften up. So we're not trying to cook these, right? I just want to like soften them up a little bit, right? Because the oil, like these are going to get cooked again. These are just sort of like softening so I can work with them. Maybe a little bit of a caramel, oily garlic flavour to them. And then we're going to move on. So most of the prep work I've done, because that was going to be the boring part, I feel it might not have been, and maybe I'll learn my lesson for next time, right? But if you want to see that sort of thing, let me know in the comments. Maybe give me a whisper even as well, because a whisper I'm going to have to like it saves as like a history of a request. I don't wish, okay man, I don't wish. I just am. Check out the links in the description. I'm a variety streamer. I do IRL cooking. I'd love to see you about. Come on by. Right, so that's been simmering in that lid for a bit now. So these should be soft as. Oh, they are soft. They are good. And look how creamy it's gotten. Right, you can't really tell because it's mushroom. It's brown. It's crap. So I'm going to throw the onion in. Right, I'm going to spread some of that garlic mushroom with some of that onion infused in there. We don't want it brown. We don't want the onion brown. We only want it to go a bit softer. Alright, so I'm going to bring that in there, which will reduce the temperature down to the pan because the onion is cold. All of this stuff's been in the fridge. So we're going to bring that in, we're going to mix it around a bit. Oh yeah, oh, that smells so good. I'm going to grab this pot. I'm going to grab my broken up cauliflower. Alright. I'm going to have to do some dishes as well. Right, so then I'm going to pour a little bit of water in there. You can keep an eye on the food for me. Alright, we only want these soft as well. We don't want these too hard or too soft, you know, like we only want them just soft. Anything too soft will end up just becoming a paste, and I don't want it the pasting side, I want to keep the shape. So, this, you should smell this. This is, bloody hell, it's going to be good. Like, I just want to have a mouthful right now. Alright, so, now I'm going to turn on the hot plate. We get that one as hot as we can because this thing here is going to take a little bit. It's one of the smallest ones. I don't know why, but it's like the biggest one is always to one side, then the rest of them are all small. They don't give you more than one big stove spot. Some sort of pain in the ass thing they do. Anyway, onion is coming along nicely. Mushrooms are absolutely loving it. No, I'll chuck it in here. Right. Now, I'm going to raise the temperature again. Just so we can get some of that liquid out of the is it zucchini? I think it's zucchini. Anyway, it's diced zucchini. So I'm going to get some of that liquid out of that, and that will allow the sauce that it's been marinated or that it's been cooking in to flavour up everything else. But we're almost done. I need to put this all in a pan, in a bowl. Zucchini, yes, okay, relax, Kazza. Right, so we'll get some of that. See if you have a look. I don't know if you can see, but we're also getting a bit of a sauce happening now. See, all that oil and the flavouring. Right, we're going to simmer that back through the whole meal. But I'm going to have to bowl this up because this is actually going to be a part of a layer. They're cut so it was hard to tell if it was zucchini or cucumbers. Exactly! I'm like, maybe I should just like slice them like this. Well, it didn't work because they were slightly frozen. So they had to be cubed. I can't give you an exact temperature I'm going to go for. So much so that it doesn't hold temperature very well. I have to open it to allow air in to start it, otherwise it will stall every time. So, yeah, it's set to like 230 degrees Celsius, which is, by the time this meal gets done, will be like 3 hours later. But the so I mean, like this stove, this water is only like lukewarm. What the hell? What was I going to say? Yeah, the stove, it probably only gets to about 180 degrees Celsius anyway. I'm going to grab me little mittens. Alright, what you did miss is I just poured it into a bowl without making a mistake. So fingers crossed it continues. Right, so then if I zoom around to here, right, so then, look at that slop, but that is just the filler ingredients. Food doesn't always have to look great. It'll end up tasting great. So, got a fork. Just going to check some of these real thick stems, and if I can poke them, then they're done. Yep, we're done. We are done. We're moving on to the next step. Next step is the easy step. Right? Easy step is in, I'll put this over here in one camera position. Haven't cleaned it at all. Right? All that extra flavour is going back in here. I need, in this fry pan, now this all cooled up, but all the oil and the flavour is still in here. Right? So I'm going to grab my potato. Right, I'm going to layer. It's going to take me ages to do. But don't hate me. What? What? No. Was it down? Was the stream down, was it? Oh, for just a minute. Bloody knew it. You can't that's why I don't want to be streaming on my mobile. I actually want a mobile camera. One where it can interact with my phone, but it's not directly controlling my phone. So that if I have to answer a call or I can touch something, it's not going to shut down the stream. Right, so we paper thin these chips, these potatoes, right? Because we're going to make, like I said, a potato bake. And so by making it super thin, it means it's going to cook very easily. And you can fit more layers of it. So when you take a big chunk of, with a scoop it out, you're getting a big feed, big scoop. Okay, so now we've got a layer of potato. I get some of this in here. Right. Doing my best to thinly spread. And then I grab a spoon and then sprinkle some of that in there. Alright. So far so good, yes? We all keeping up? You're liking it so far? We got a bit of flavouring and a potato and a flavouring. And then within each layer, I'm going to also do a scoop of sauce, right? Just to making sure that it thins it out properly. So get a scoop. And then I just pour some sauce on it. Right. And then we go back to some potatoes. The first step is now repeated right up until the dish is completed. I've sped through this for your convenience. So that is the main reason why I don't add pepper into it. Salt is in bloody everything, but pepper, that isn't. And so, that's why my logic, I believe, is sound when it comes to why I don't use pepper. Now, I would put loads on my meal. I don't use salt. Well, you don't need to use salt. That's what I'm saying. Salt is in meals all the time. Everything has salt in it. Everything has a substitute of salt in it. Now, I use salt in some of the stuff when I'm trying to grab flavour out, like a bit of salt on the onion and the garlic and the mushroom, right? But no pepper. You want pepper? You add pepper. Now, I pour the rest over the entire thing. I give it a jiggle, 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 jiggle. Because I want the sauce to penetrate them layers. Alright? God, this is going to be good. This is going to be good, brother. Did a bit of a call out there. Right. So now, I'll put this in the oven. It's been preheating for ages. Veggie scallop potato, yum. What? Well, it's veggie scallop. Well, it's, yeah, basically a vegetable scallop potato. And it tastes pretty good. While I'm doing the dishes, I just want to thank everyone for hanging out, watching the video. And if you do like this sort of content, I'd love for you to leave a comment in the comment section just saying, I don't know, it was awesome, do more, I don't know, just some sort of comment just to let me know that this is the type of thing you want to watch. I do want to do more of it, but I also don't want to flood the markets considering there's a lot of, you know, amateur chef channels and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to step on anyone else's toes here, but I just feel that I'm going to be doing it in a different way than the other people, making things that people wouldn't expect. I don't go by a recipe, so this is all on the spot randomness, so to speak. So if this is the type of content you want to see, hit the follow button. I know, subscribe, like it, leave a comment, just whatever, just so I know what sort of opinions people have on this sort of content. And yeah, it has been lovely hanging out with you all. If you just jump down to the description, there'll be links in there allowing you to go to my Twitch channel where I actually will do these live. You'll be able to watch these live, listen to me commentary, me pretending like I know what I'm doing, and we can have a great time. But until then, it's going to take ages to cook.